Okay, thank you. Okay, guys. So, as usual, let me take you back for a while. We started tenses, and I introduced time machine. We may not go back into the past or we may not go into the future, but we can actually talk about completed actions and talk about future actions. And we need to assume that we always stand here and look at the actions. So, as I said, one action in the past is always V2, and past to the past is had plus V3, right? And had plus V3, and some action happening at the same time, okay? Same time, like this. Something is happening here. This is was, were plus V1 plus ing form. If it is from here to here, that is called had been V1 plus ing form. This is what yesterday's part, past. Okay, now let us move to, guys, present tense. Okay, present tense. Now again, check it out on the scale. This is a scale, time scale, right? If some action is happening at the time of speaking, it means this moment, right now, whatever the time, 12:40. So this point, if some action is happening, I use continuous form. Look at this. I am writing notes. Means you can see that whatever action I mentioned, we all can see at this moment. I am, we are plus V1 plus ing form. And you are, but he is, she is, okay, it is plus V1 plus ing form. And they again are plus V1 plus ing form. I am, and the third person singular, is. Others, a person's take are. Now, look at the time indicators here. Suppose if I give you a sentence like this, see here, he watch the movie now. Where is the time indicator here? Now. Now, where do you want me to put this now on the scale? Obviously, this point is now. Any action which is happening at this point is always called present continuous. Present continuous. You can look at the word continuous and present, and it is going on. And we express this with this, right? So time indicators now, right now, right? Something like this. Now, interesting point here, guys. Present actually, strictly speaking, logically speaking, this moment. But look at the other present forms. They are actually called present tense, but when you actually look at the logical part of that, they don't really mention that. For example, look at this. He watch movies every day. Now, where is the time indicator? Every day. Okay. Or I can say daily or regularly. Okay. So like this, we have some time indicators. Now you tell me, let me take this one. Where do you want me to put this every day on the scale? Should I put here? Should I put here? Should I put here? Or where? If you guys observe, it doesn't belong to past, present or future. Rather, it belongs to the package like this, right? It is a package deal. It is talking about past, present, and future. It is not about one particular time. It's a package deal, right? So whenever in English, guys, we talk about this kind of regular actions, it's not a or permanent thing, facts, all this, I use either V1 or V1 plus S form. So look at this. I, we, you, they. Okay, V1 form. If it is he, she, it, he, she, third person, singular, it takes V1 plus S form. So he, because every day is here, I say he watches. I'll put here, watches. He watches movies every day. Okay. So this is simple present tense. We call simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to talk about facts and regular actions or any kind of rhythm, repeated. We use this one, simple present. Whereas, I try to represent this with this. Okay, we'll practice. Now, you guys have to pay attention to this one, guys, because Indian students often get confused with this one. Check it out. I'm giving a situation here. The bottle is empty because somebody dash drink all the milk. Okay, all the milk. Next. Say, I want to give in. Oh, it won't copy it. Okay. The bottle was empty. See the difference, guys. Was empty because someone dash drink all the milk. Okay. Now look at other one. Someone drink all the milk yesterday. Yesterday. Let me come from the third one. Someone dashed all the milk yesterday. Okay, if you see the time, okay, it looks like this. Yesterday is the time indicator, so obviously yesterday belongs to this part, and only one action is there. Someone drank all the milk. No confusion here. One action in the past. Now look at this one. The bottle was empty because someone dashed all the milk. Now was empty, was comes here, and because someone obviously left side of that action, this action happened, that is the reason it was empty. So this is past to this empty. Drink is past to this was empty. So past to the past. So here had drunk. This is also clear. Okay, let me clear this. Now look at this. Where is the time indicator here? The bottle is empty because somebody dashed all the milk. The bottle is empty. So is obviously here. The bottle is here. Why? Some action happened here. Some action happened here. Okay, the bottle is empty because somebody dashed all the milk. Now I need to put this here. Okay, I need to put this drink here. Now look at the difference between this. Someone drink all the milk yesterday. Now difference is this happened and I know nothing about present situation. Someone dash all the milk yesterday and I don't know about the present situation. But whereas I am giving this present situation. So in other words, guys, please pay attention. If I talk about past action without present result, past action without present result, without present result. I am not talking about any present result here. That's the reason V2. If I mention past action with the present result, you have to use HAS plus V3 or HAVE plus V3. Okay, the bottle is empty because somebody has drunk all the milk. Because simple, has drunk. We Indians mix up this, has drunk and past. There is a difference. Suppose if I say, I have taken my lunch. I have taken my lunch. It means my stomach is full right now. That is understood in spoken form. In spoken, so many things are understood. Everything is not clearly mentioned. Now, please pay attention to this, guys. Suppose lunchtime, I want to talk about breakfast. So that obviously becomes past. Then I say, I ate my breakfast. So I'm ready for lunch or something else. So that action completed has nothing to do with the present. But when I say, I have taken or I have eaten breakfast means obviously that is breakfast time and still it is there in my stomach. Okay, so please pay attention to the difference between. Now, what is this difference? Present result of the past action. Suppose if I say, he has broken his leg. I'm telling you guys, and you are the listeners, I'm the speaker, I'm talking about somebody else. He has broken his leg. Now, what is his condition? Maybe he has a bandage. That is what we can visualize. Okay, suppose if I say he broke his leg last month, it means now he's cured and he's walking again, he's back to normal. That is the difference. Whenever you use has plus V3, have plus V3, that result is still seen in the present. This is called present perfect. Okay, this is called present perfect. We'll practice present perfect. How do I express this? Has plus V3, have plus V3. Present perfect. Okay. Now look at this. There's some action, let us say, started in the past, like this. Some action started in the past, and right now it is continuing and it will go into the future. Okay, this is again called duration. I am interested in the length of the time, past through present into future. Then my expression is has been or have been V1 plus ing form. Okay, now let me give one example here. He watched the movie for 2 hours. It means maybe somewhere he started here, and by that I started measuring the time, and up to here 2 hours, and he doesn't stop it here. It will go into the future. That's what I mean by using this form of the verb. That is, he has been watching. He has been watching the movie for 2 hours. Okay, and here I can also use some particular point like since is one other. Since 12 o'clock, since 12 o'clock, it means appati nunchi, right? From that point onwards. Since 2 o'clock, he has been watching the movie. Okay, now look at this. Let me summarize. Simple pair. V1, when any action is happening not in a particular time, but it talks about a fact or in a permanent thing or regular action, universal facts, we use V1 or V1 plus S form. And time indicators now, right now. Okay. Now, any action happening at this moment, only when I'm expressing, I'm describing some action happening in front of your eyes. He is watching, I am talking. Okay, then that is ing form. Okay, then important one is, and typical one is, some action started in the past and the result is seen in the present. Has plus V3, have plus V3. Some action started in the past, continuing and going into the future, has been informed. Okay, have been informed. Fine. Let me see whether you guys can make out this. You just have to identify the time indicator and decide. Let me give you some exercise. Okay, guys. Fine. Okay. Now, let me select. Look at the 6th one. Look. The cat dash your cutlet. Now, don't worry to give the answer immediately. In this sentence, you have to first identify the time indicator. Time indicator can be given in a simple adverb form or phrase, adverbial phrase we call. It's a group of words or one secondary sentence or simply a verb. So here the clue comes from this word, look. So when do I say look? When something is happening in front of your eyes, then only I say look, see, watch, something like that. So this gives me that action is happening in front of our eyes. So any action is happening in front of our eyes is present continuous. Am in form, is in form, are in form. Okay. So here the cat, because this is third person singular, is eating. Is eating. Okay. Fine. Good. So you guys are with me now. Okay, you can chat. Fine, good. So you can send your answers. Very good. I'm happy for that. Is eating. Somebody said is eating. You guys are right. Okay. Now look at this. Look at the seventh one. You look pale. This is the condition. This is a result. So when you are talking about present result of the past action, fine. You have two options. I don't mind you have plus V3 or have been plus V1. Both are accepted here. Okay. Since that fellow has given only have been working, this is the present result of the past action. So have been working too hard these days. Okay. So you guys keep sending me answers. Okay. Look at the second one, guys. He has ill, sorry, he dash ill for 3 months already. So you're supposed to give me the blank here. Now, where is the time indicator? Time indicator is for 3 months. Okay, for 3 months. Very good. Okay, so he is there. So I cannot go with this. So has been. He has been ill for 3 months already. Okay, then I'll come back to that. Look at the fourth one. Look at the time indicator here. I usually dash a blouse and jeans at home, but today I dash on a new dress. So understand it's a compound sentence. Interesting point here, it is a compound sentence. Sometimes this sentence and this sentence, two separate sentences put together may share similar time or sometimes they have a separate timing. So in this, two sentences have two separate timings. Now look at this. Usually is a time indicator for this blank and today is a time indicator for this one. So give me your answer. Yeah, very good. What is your answer? You said B. Okay. You said B. You mean this one? Look at this. Usually, regularly, generally, right? These are all repeated actions. Whenever I talk about repeated actions, I use V1 or V1 plus S, depends on the subject. So I usually wear, okay? That is what I need to have, wear. But today I have put, or I don't mind, or I am wearing. Also, it's okay because that fellow is not given that one. I can go for it. So A is your answer. Yeah, if you have doubt, you can, put a question there. I'll come back to this do, does, because I haven't talked about that. After this, I'll talk about that. Then, look at this, guys. Since I saw you last is the time indicator. Since I saw you last. Okay, since means, as I told you, up button G, right? From that point onwards. Which point onwards? I saw you last. So obviously, it's a duration. So what's your answer? It's a question form. Yeah, you got an answer. Okay, said C. You're right. So what have you been doing since I last saw you? See, please pay attention. I am more interested in whether you can make out time indicators or not. It's very simple. Whenever this guy's examiner wants to test your idea about the tenses, definitely they'll give you time indicator. They want to actually see, do you know how to identify time indicator? Yes, sir. And do you know which form of the verb it takes for this time indicator is what this fellow wants to test. Okay. Yeah. Now look at this. See the ninth one. It is 8:30. It is 8:30. It means you check your time now. It is 8:30. So right now, Ben and Anne dash breakfast. So what's your answer? Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Are having. Two persons are there. Somebody said is. No, it is. Yes, yes. Are having. Very good. What about 10th one? She dash a journalist nowadays. Nowadays. She dash a journalist nowadays. I think it's easy. She dash a journalist nowadays. She is. She is. Ah. Okay. Here, guys, I want to give one little nuance. In a sense, a little difference. Check it out. I'll give you two sentences. You tell me which one is correct. Yeah. You always come late to class. Okay. You are always coming late to class. So let's call this one as 1 and this one as 2. So which one is correct? Which one you think is okay? Options 1, 2, both 1 and 2. Give me your answer. Which one you think is correct? 1, 1 or 2 or 1, 2? Yeah, very good. Both are correct, guys. But you need to understand the difference. You always come late to class. It means that is your habit. When I said you always come late to class, I am mentioning your habit. You are always coming late to class. Here, you need to understand the tone here. I am actually telling you, I told you so many times not to do that, but still you are doing. That is what the meaning of that. Even though I told you not to come late to class, you are doing it. Okay. Even after my repeated warning. In that sense, I use present continuous. So, somebody's given the right answer. Let us go back to not this. This is notes I'll be sending. New share. Exercise, yes. Now look at this. Look at the 11th one. You dash always dash your things. Put them into their bag. You dash always dash your things. Put them into their bag. Now give me your answer. You dash always. Okay. Yes, you're right. You are always losing your things. It means I told you so many. I warned you. So this is what intention here. Very good. Okay, do that. This we haven't done. Come back. Yeah. Okay. See the 15th one. Okay, let me give you one hint here. generally, ever, never. Whenever I have usage of ever, never, I generally use present perfect. I repeat, ever, never. I generally use perfect, like present perfect. So present perfect means has plus V3 or have plus V3. That is the thing. Okay. So you gave me answer correct. Okay. Which one you said? Somebody, which one you said? If you say C, yes. No, D is the answer. What did you say? You say, okay. If you said D, you are right. This is the most interesting feeling I have ever seen. Okay. 71 is easy. Paul Dash, a student of Cambridge University. Paul Dash, a student of Cambridge University. It means it's a fact. I'm talking about a fact. So is. It's not a problem. Let me find out typical. Sorry, guys. Okay. Look at the 20th one. Look at the 20th one. I dash never dash him before. I told you just now, ever, never generally goes with present perfect. I dash never dash him before. What's your answer? Yes, you're right. Okay. Now look at the 21st one. The weather is awful. It dash all day. The weather is awful. It dash all day. What's your answer? The weather is awful. It dash all day. Yeah. Give me your answer. Fine. I don't mind. Both are accepted. Yes. It means the weather is awful. It has been raining all day means you can still see the rain. You know, the weather is awful. It has rained all day means rain has stopped. Weather is it. So I don't mind. You're right. Okay. Fine. Next. Hmm. Look at this. 24th one. The milk is hot. I dash on it to make it cold. What's your answer? See, the clue is here. The milk is hot. I dash on it to make it cold. What's your answer? Okay. Yes, you're right. Fine. Let me go ahead. See the 36th one, guys. The sun dash in the east and dash in the west. The sun dash in the east and dash in the west. What's your answer? It is giving, fact. It's a fact, right? The sun, yes. Okay, rises and sets. Fine. Look at this 38th one. We don't like him because he always dash lies. We don't like him because he always dash. I am talking about somebody's habit. It is not a repeated, warning. I'm talking about somebody's habit. So how do I mention that? Because he always tells lies. Yes, because he always tells lies. Fine, fine. Now look at this with this one, 53rd one. Listen, someone dash at the door. Listen. When do I say listen? When something is happening right now. Listen, someone dash at the door. What's your answer? Okay. Yes. Yes, you're right. And then see the 57th one. Take your umbrella, it dash. Take your umbrella, it dash. Take your umbrella. When do I say take your umbrella? Okay, that's a clue. Okay. Yes, you're right. It is raining. Okay, this we are done. Fine. We'll come back to this when we have a mixed tenses. Let me go to future. Okay, yes, good. Now, see here. You need to understand one point here. In English, okay? Before I talk about future tense, I want to introduce some forms of verbs. These are called, guys, helping verbs. Okay, or sometimes another thing, auxiliary verbs, or we also have modal verbs. Okay, what are these? Helping verbs. We call them be forms. First, we call them be forms. Am, is, are, okay, was, were, okay, be forms. And we also got do forms. Do, does, okay, did, and see this one. Actually, be forms, we can also put this. Has been is a be form. Have been is a be form. And have been is also be forms. Okay. And you have separate has, have, and had. Possession. Okay. Then we call them other set which I'm giving are modal verbs. Will, would, standard, can, could, may, might. Okay. We have some more. Shall, should. Okay. And we also have to, has to, had to. Okay. Used to. You have must. Okay. And you have had, better. We'll see in detail later. But here I want to talk about this part. Let me take this shell here. Guys, understand this. When I ask you to give the past form of eat, you give me, I'm sure, ate. When I ask you to give me future form of eat, see here, eat and I have a separate spelling. I haven't added any word straight away. But when I ask you to give the future form of eat, I'm sure you give this. Okay. Suppose if I ask you to give the past form of buy, you will give me this. But when I ask you to give the future form, plus this. Now, what I'm trying to say is in English, there is no separate verb which indicates future form. I have a separate form of the verb to indicate past, but to indicate future, I have to take the help of, these modal verbs. Will, shall is old usage, but will plus V1. Understand this one. The future form of any action is will plus V1. Will plus V1. Literally anything. Fine. Okay. Why am I specifying this? I'll tell you. Okay. Look at this. I'll give you a sentence here. This is a time indicator. I mean timeline. Look at the sentence. He dash come here tomorrow. Where is the time indicator? This is the time indicator. So obviously I'll put this time indicator here. So future. So what is your answer for this? I'll give you options. Okay, I got the answer from your side. Good. But I want to give the options. Then I'll ask you. He will. Yeah. Okay, got some more. Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back to your answer. I will give you options. He will come here tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow. Yeah, 1 minute. Next one is he is coming. He is coming here tomorrow. Okay. He is going to come here tomorrow. I have given 3 options. 1, 2, and 3. Now choose your answer and give me your answer. Now you give me your answer. Should I go for 1, 2, or 3, or 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I'm waiting for answer. What's the right one? He will come here tomorrow. He's coming here tomorrow. He's going to come here tomorrow. What's your answer? Okay, got the answer. Only one. Now, please pay attention. Guys, all 3 are correct. If I want to express my future time, as I told you, I have no separate form. And English guys depend on present tense to express future. I repeat, I use present. Without present, there is no future. Even if I talk philosophical, so if there is no present, where is the future? Maybe English guys believe in that philosophy. So whenever they want to express, now look at this one. Will plus, this is present form, right? Come is present form. Will plus present form. And is coming is present form. Okay. Is going is a present form. Right now, You have to believe me, right? And whatever I say, you have to go with me. So, but the only thing is, there is a difference among these three sentences. All three are used to express future time, but there is a slight difference. Now, what is the difference? We will see. Look at this. Whenever I talk about fixed timetable, fixed timetable, this is what I use with the future time. Tomorrow, my friend is coming here. It means already he booked the ticket and everything is set. He packed everything. So that's what fixed timetable. Tomorrow, I am taking class at 2:30. It means scheduled, fixed one. Okay. Tomorrow, I am watching movie at 2 o'clock. It means I already bought the tickets. I know the theater. Of course, theaters are closed now. I'm just giving you an idea. Okay, so whenever now I'm sure guys you might have heard this uh, in railway stations and all. Generally, you hear this announcement saying that so and so train number is coming to platform number whatever 1 2. Okay, they won't say will come because that is what it is fixed. Timetable is fixed. Okay, it doesn't come on time. That is a different issue, but timetable is fixed. I am writing so and so exam next month. It means I got the hall ticket and timetable is fixed. And he is going to come here tomorrow. Please understand, whenever I talk about intention of the speaker, we use this one. Suppose, guys, I ask you a question like, uh, have you watched this movie? Some movie. And you guys said, yes, sir, I watched this, or I have watched this movie. Then I ask you, how is this movie? And you say, a movie is good. Then I say, I am going to watch this movie tomorrow. I'm just giving my intention. Oh, I'm going to do it. It's my, intention of doing. So once I decided to watch this and I bought a ticket, I know the theater, I know the time. Then I tell you, guys, tomorrow I'm watching this movie. I am watching this movie. It means already, fixed. That is the difference. Then what about this? You know, this is actually grammatically, this is called as colorless future. Colorless future. It means whenever we talk about future actions on the spot, uh, will you do it? Will you come? I'll come. I'll watch this movie on this spot. Okay, I don't think he will do it. Right? So this is colorless future. So right now you understand all three are accepted with a little difference that can be seen in the practice. I'll give you the difference, the practice. So once again, I tell you guys, if you want to express future without present, we cannot express. For example, let me give one more. When he came, right? When he came, I was working here. When he came, I was working here. Obviously, this is past. I am asking you guys to change this into future. What the sentence which I gave you is the past form. Please change this into future form. Let me see how would you change this into future form. Let me see whether this present form comes in future expression. Yeah, guys, give me that. You guys are giving me good answers. Give me, how do you change when he came? Same sentence into future. This is the past. Please give me this action in future. When he came, I was working here. So I mentioned in the past. If I ask you to change this into when he dash I dash here. Yeah, I'm waiting. Give me your answer. How would you change this into future? Hmm? Okay, I will give that. I'm not getting answer from your side. Look at this. When he, where is a time indicator in this part? When he came, this is the time indicator. Okay, and this is the action. This verb is used to indicate the time. Time is expressed in the form of verb. And I was working here is what action. Now, here, look at this. I will be working here is what I was working. I will. But time indicator is when he comes. Please understand. Never ever use will in time indication. The secondary idea which gives you time. If the time is future, in that don't use any other tense except present form. When he comes, I will be working here. So guys, with the three forms, these three are called simple future, and the one which I gave you now, when he comes, this is future continuous. Future continuous. Okay. Right. Now, let me clear this and look at this. I will give you one more in the past. Before he came, so some action before came. I had done my work. Okay, I had done my work. Very good. Now, I want you to change this into future. See here how I change this into future. Before he comes. This is what the future time expression. Now, what will be my action? I will have done my work. Yes, Indians, we have very simple rules for the tense. If it is past, we always use had plus V3 most of the times. If it is present, ing form. If it is future, will plus V1. Okay. Now look at this. But whenever I say before some point of time in future, will have done. Before some point of time in the past, had done. So this is called future perfect. Okay, future perfect. And look at one more. When he came, okay, I had been watching the movie for 2 hours. When I ask you to change this into future, how would you do that? See here, when he comes, I, future, right, will have been watching the movie for 2 hours. Okay, duration in the future. Okay, please pay attention. You need to be in a position to identify time indicators. Time indicators. Past time indicator. This is future time indicator. This is future time indicator. This is past time indicator. So what I gave you is called future perfect continuous. And I tell you, don't really worry about this, grammatical terms. Whenever you ask to correct the sentence or fill the blank with the right tense, focus should be on time. Time is fixed. Nobody can change the time. Time decides the form of the verb. Okay. So let me give some practice. Okay. I will take you to future. And another thing I want to tell you guys, shall usage is gone. In modern English, we all use will plus we were. Shall was there in the future. I mean past. So don't really worry about the usage of shall. But sometimes in exams like this, they'll give you this shall. Okay. Where's the time indicator? Tomorrow. I dash to start a new life tomorrow. I am going, I shall go. Which one? Which one? Very good. Guys, what's your answer? Give me C. First one, C. What is C? I shall go to. Once, please check once. I dash to start a new life tomorrow. I. Yes, you're right. It means I am going to start a new life tomorrow. It means it is my intention. I'm just giving my intention of future action. That's what. Very good. Okay. Now, Mark dash into the army next year. Mark dash into the army next year. Was going, goes, will go, would go, will be going. What's your answer? Okay, got your answer. See, first of all, two mistakes. Your answer has two mistakes. Mark, if you want to use for will be, after will be, it is always V1 plus ing form. We cannot say will be go. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind. But here I would say, yeah, your answer is correct, will go. Also, I can use this. Mark goes into army next year means if it is like fixed one. But generally here I cannot say it. So there's a probability. There is a chance. Will go, I would say, indirectly male probability. Okay, fine. Next. Okay. They dash dinner at this time tomorrow. They dash dinner at this time tomorrow. Exact point of time in future. This time, maybe 3:40 tomorrow. That's what he is trying to say. So what is your answer? What is your answer? They dash dinner at this time tomorrow. Future. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Will be having. Very good. See here. Fourth one. What has happened to your hair? What has happened to your hair? Question. Your mother dash. Your mother didn't like, your mother liked, your mother likes, your mother would like, your mother won't like. What's your answer? Won't like, isn't it? Your mother won't like it. Yeah. I'll leave this one. If I talk about conditional, then I'll talk about this. Look at the seventh one. What dash you next Sunday? What dash you next Sunday? Please give me the answer for that. Seventh one. What dash you next Sunday? It's a question. So, yeah, it's a question. And you say, please check. What dash you next Sunday? Next Sunday. C should be your answer. Maybe typing mistake, isn't it? You cannot say, what are you doing? Right? It should be R. Okay. What are you doing next Sunday? It means I am talking about your intention. Okay. Or fixed timetable. Fine. Now, eighth one. I think I dash a cassette recorder and use it in class. See, whenever I say I talk about decisions, instant decisions about future, then I use will. Okay. Then I use will. Yeah. So what's your answer? What is this? I think. Yeah. I think. Yes, I shall buy, because there is no will. The option. Yes, I don't mind shall. Right. Now look at this one. We dash for Niagara tomorrow. We dash for Niagara tomorrow. Obviously, this has to be some kind of travel arrangement, future arrangement. So, how do we dash for Niagara tomorrow? What's our answer? We are leaving. Present continuous we use for future timetable. Yes. Okay. We are leaving. You are right. Okay. See the 10th one. I'll ask him what he dash for lunch. What's the answer? Okay. Okay. Yes, you're right. Okay. Okay. Next. This time tomorrow we dash probably fishing. This time tomorrow we dash probably fishing. What's your answer? Time, obviously, tomorrow. We dash. This time tomorrow means exact point of time in future. Okay. We. Yeah, what's your answer? You said A. You said A. Did you say A? This time tomorrow we dash probably fishing, you know? No. B. We shall probably be fishing, because this time, particular point of time. Okay. Yeah. So say this one. What dash you at 6 tomorrow? Fine. You know, it depends on this, it depends on intention. Fine. So option I have only A. What will you do at 6 tomorrow? See, yeah, okay, I'll wait for your answer. Give me 21st one. 21st one. By the end of the first term, we dash many English books. Give me your answer. By the end of the first term, we dash many English books. Guys, you give me your answer. Right or wrong? By the end of the first term, before point of time, whenever I talk about before some point of time in future, will have plus V3, but here I have shall have plus V3. I don't mind. Shall have, right? Fine. Guys, future part is this. Now I want to talk about something. Okay. Right. Look at this. Guys, I want you to understand because we have some 10 minutes. I think B forms I will talk about. Am, is, are, okay, was, were, has been, have been, had been. Okay, do, does, and did. Let me talk about this. Also, we can talk about have, had. These are helping verbs. Please pay attention. These are helping verbs, and these can be main verbs. Please pay attention. You have to, I'll give you two sentences. You tell me whether these verbs are used as main verbs or helping verbs. I am here. I am here. Okay. I am working here. As if you observe, these helping verbs can be used as independent verbs without any addition. These can be help these main verbs. So in the first sentence, I am here. Am is a main verb. In this sentence, am is a helping verb. It is helping working. Okay, that is the point I'm trying to say here. It can be main verb. It can be helping verb. See here, he is doing his work. He is doing his work. In this sentence, is used as a helping verb. Now, he is here. Is here used as a main verb. Okay. Okay. Now look at this one. He has been to movie. He has been to movie. He has been watching the movie. Look at this one, guys. Here, this is used as main verb, and here it is used as helping verb. Okay, this is main verb. This is helping verb. Okay. Okay. Now same with this one. Okay. I do my job. Do is used here as main verb. I do complete my job. Here I am using as a helping verb. Same with this. He has a book. Main verb. He has read a book. Here, helping verb. He does it. Main verb. He does go out. Helping verb. So I repeat, these can be used as helping verbs or main verbs. But the point, grammatical point is, look at this. After this be forms, if you want to use this as a main verb, helping verb, after these main verbs can be V1 plus ing form or V3. I will discuss more when I'm dealing with the passive voice. But remember, after do, does, did, if you want to use main verb, that main verb is always V1 form. And if you want to use has, have, had as helping verbs, okay, the main verb is always V3 form. Now look at this one. Do you go out? Question. Answer for this is I go out. See, after do, I use V1 form. Now look at this one. Does she go out? Does she go out? See here. After does, I use the verb, main verb, that is V1 form. Now look at this. She goes out. See the difference of verb forms. And if it is negative, she doesn't go out. Yeah. Same with did. Did she go or went out? Some students make mistakes here. After did, never use any other form except V1 form. Did she go out? Answer, she went out. Okay, and she did not go out. Okay, guys. So I repeat, point I'm trying to say is after this, main verbs are V1 plus ing form V3. After do, does, did, you have to use V1 always V1. Has, have, had, after that V3 form. Okay, I'll talk more about this and some other usage of modal verbs and their usage. This is also frequently tested in your exam. Okay, and I talk about this, and tomorrow I'll give you mixed tenses, all tenses usage. Okay, so I'll leave you guys here. And after, okay, I'll try and send. I'll see how I can send this one. I'll ask you, sir. I'll try and send notes on the tenses which I covered. You please go through that. If you have some doubts, you can always get back. Okay, guys. I'll stop the class here. Thank you, guys.